Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, especially my friends on social media, particularly Facebook. I welcome you to this live presentation on Alliance in Motion Global this morning. My name is Seth Kui. I am an entrepreneur with Alliance in Motion Global. This morning I speak to you on the title, what kind of mindset do you have? Poor mindset or rich mindset? Now, before going on, the first thing we need to know is that your mindset controls your thinking. Your thinking determines the kind of actions you take, and the actions you take determines the outcome of your life. And for the purposes of this presentation, I will limit the outcome to being poor or being rich. So your mindset controls your thinking, which controls your actions, which controls the outcome of your life, whether you will be poor or you will be rich. Now, the first thing we must know about the mindset is that the purpose of education. The poor person's purpose for going to school is to get a good job in a good company. The rich mindset's purpose of going to school is to become a business owner. Now, this is what I mean. The person with a poor mindset goes to school. His aim is to study very hard, pass very well, and then come out and get a good job in a good company to do. Now, the person with the mindset of the rich also goes to school. His purpose is to study hard, pass very well, but become a business owner. Now, the mindset of the rich is not saying that don't go to school, or when you go to school, don't do well. But the mindset of the rich is saying that after you have gone to school, your aim in life should include starting a business. Because we have been told by the richest people in the world that if you do not have business that you are doing, you are very, very unlikely to become rich. So I'll give you an example of two persons who went to school. They both became medical doctors. The person with the mindset of the poor jumped from hospital to hospital, working as an employee for his working life until he retired. He grew in the business and even became a professor in the business, but he was doing it as an employee, either of the government or of private hospitals. Now, the person with the mindset of the rich also goes to school, becomes a medical doctor, but for him, a few years after starting to practice his medicine, he started a hospital. With time, he grew the hospital to become a big referral hospital where he employed the services of many people, including several doctors, to work for him. So these two people, they are both medical doctors, they are both successful, they are both practicing the medicine, but one person, because of his poor mindset, was looking for employment from hospital to hospital. The other person, who had a mindset of the rich, which is business-minded, still practiced his medicine, but practiced it as business. So that is the difference. Somebody is a lawyer with a poor mindset. He will work from law firm to law firm until he retires. The person with a rich mindset is a lawyer, but it doesn't take too long. He grew a big law firm, employed even the services of other lawyers to work for him. So the mindset of the rich says that go to school, study hard, become anything you want to become. An accountant, a lawyer, a medical doctor, a pharmacist, a journalist, whatever you want to be, go to school, learn very hard, become it. But make sure that as you are practicing whatever you have become, you do it with a businessman. You do it as business. That is the mindset of the rich. Now, the second thing we must know about the mindset is that of how to make money. The poor believes that money grows linearly, and therefore, in order to get more money, you need to work more. You must get, they usually believe that to get paid, you must use your time. And so they get paid based on time. And so you see people who have traveled out of their country to foreign countries, and they work 18 hours, some 20 hours every day. Why? Because of the poor mindset, they believe that working long is what will make you rich. But that is untrue. The rich people, on the other hand, they know that money grows exponentially. And so in order for you to get money, to become rich, you must make sure that you use the power of leverage. Now, leverage refers to the situation where you multiply yourself in others. You multiply yourself in others if the actions and the work of others earn you money. That is the power of leverage. So let's take an example of somebody who has a business. He has employed 100 people. Everybody works 8 hours a day. These 100 people work 8 hours a day, becomes 800 hours of work a day. Every day, this person, because of the power of every leverage, enjoys 800 of work, because all the 800 work done by the 100 people he has employed is to his account. And so the rich believes in the power of leverage. And so they leverage themselves, they multiply themselves in others, they put themselves in a position such that other people work and they get returns out of the other people's work. That is the mindset of the rich. Leveraging. And one of the easiest way to leverage is to start a business. The poor man, because he works with time, is always looking for employment, because he believes that the more I work, the more I will earn. Now, the third thing about mindset is that of streams of income. Streams of income. The poor person usually have a single or very limited or few streams of income. But the rich, they normally have multiple sources of income. That is, multiple streams of income. Multiple flows of income. Mr. Warren Buffett has told us that never ever should we depend on a single stream of income. It's a mistake. And I would encourage you, my brother or my sister, never make that mistake. Never have only one source of income or one stream of income. It will be difficult for you to be rich. People tell us sometimes that when you concentrate on only one thing and do it for a long time, you will become successful in it and you will become rich in it. But the rich keep telling us that they are the richest people in the world because they have multiple, several, many streams of income. And so if you are only with one or maybe a few streams of income and you are okay with that, then some way, somehow, I can say that you are operating with the mindset of the poor. If you have the mindset of the rich, you will keep looking for other sources of income. That is why the rich people keep opening up businesses in many, many more countries. Why? Because they want income to come from many, 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 many sources. So they open several businesses and they open them in several countries. Why? Because they want to become richer by enjoying income from many, 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 many sources. So if you are not having multiple streams of income, or you don't think or believe having several streams of income is your key to financial freedom, then you are operating with the mindset of the poor. The fourth and final thing I will speak about this morning with respect to mindset, because of the limited time we have, is the focus. Focus. The poor mindset leads people to always focus on obstacles. And because they focus on obstacles, a lot of the time they allow fear of the unknown to stop them. And therefore, the poor mindseted person hardly takes risk. Now, the person with the mindset of the rich does not focus on obstacles. He focuses on opportunities. When he sees an opportunity, he looks at what is going to be the benefit that I will get out of the opportunity. And when he is convinced that it is a good opportunity for him, he immediately and quickly do not allow any fear of the unknown to stop him. Even if he entertains fear, he still takes action in spite of the fear. And they take risk. And sometimes they take very big risk, knowing that if they succeed, they will succeed big. But if they fail, the rich tell us that when they fail, they do not lose, they rather learn. And so they take big risks. Either you win big or you learn big, not lose. And so, if you are not a risk taker, you do not act when you are fearful of unknown outcome, then you are operating with the mindset of the poor. Now, at the beginning of this presentation, I indicated that it is a live presentation on Alliance in Motion Global. So after we have spoken about this mindset, it is proper for me to now bring Alliance in Motion Global into the picture and let you know how Alliance in Motion Global plays in all of this. The first thing is the purpose of education. The rich person's purpose is to become a business owner. The Alliance in Motion business concept is such that it is operated as a business. When you join us, you operate it as a business, your own business. You are not anybody's employee, not even an employee of the company. You are your own business. And so you decide what to do. You decide what happens to your business. There are mentors, there are uplines, there are seniors in the business who will advise you, who will teach you, who will train you. But ultimately, it is your decision that you need to make to run this business. It is your business. So that is where Alliance in Motion helps you to operate with the mindset of the rich. Own your own business. So join us and own your own business. The second thing is how to make money. And I said that the rich makes money through the power of leverage. Now, when you join Alliance in Motion, you will start building your business. And you build your business by primarily getting other people to join the business. And because we operate the binary system, all you need is 2 people. And you encourage them and teach them to also bring 2 people. And anybody who joins is encouraged to bring just 2 people. In a few months' time, you are going to have a lot of people under your network left and right. Now, as you grow this network and have a lot of people, you enjoy the power of leverage because anything these people under your network do, you have shares in it. If any of them bring anybody to join the business, you have shares in it. If any of them buys the products of the company to sell, you have shares in it. And as you grow a bigger organization, your share becomes bigger and the power of leverage you enjoy also becomes bigger. So even if you are asleep, even if you are not well and you are not working for some period, those under your network will still be working and you will still be earning. That is the power of leverage Alliance in Motion brings you. The third thing is the streams of income. In Alliance in Motion, because we want you to be rich, and our tagline actually is turning ordinary people into extraordinary millionaires, we want to operate it just like the business of the rich. So in Alliance in Motion, we have developed 8 different sources of income. So when you join us, you have multiple sources of income and you can enjoy all these sources at the same time. So when you join us, immediately you have 8 streams of income, and therefore you can say you have multiple streams of income. And if the rich people tell us that one of the secrets to their becoming rich is having multiple sources of income, then you can be assured that with Alliance in Motion, you will become rich because you will also have multiple sources of income. And finally, the focus. The person with the poor mindset focuses on obstacles. And most often than not, speaking to people to join this business, I can see the mindset of the poor in people who say the initial investment is too much. The rich people do not say that. They look at the opportunity, because if they look at the opportunity, they realize that that initial investment you need to make, which is only once in a lifetime, and you don't have to even renew it regularly. It's once and it's once forever. That amount, you are going to earn more than double that amount every day for life. A rich person will look at this, and anything he has to do, even if he has to borrow money or go for a loan to invest in such a business to enjoy this benefit, he will do it. But the person with the mindset of the poor will quickly say the initial investment is too much and back off and do not join. So do not focus on the initial investment. Focus on the benefits. Focus on the fact that you are going to get more than twice that one-off investment, you are going to get more than twice that amount you invest every single day for life. You see, it is the for life that always gets me excited. The fact that it is for life, including holidays, including Saturdays, including Sundays. So my brother and my sister listening to me, I want you to change your destiny and stop operating with the mindset of the poor. Operate with the mindset of the rich. Be a business owner. Earn leverage income. Have multiple sources of income and focus on the benefits and opportunities that you get and not problems and the initial income. This is where I will end the presentation this morning. I believe that hearing and learning about the mindset of the rich and the mindset of the poor will encourage you to make the decision to join Alliance in Motion Global. You can do whatever you are doing now. You don't need to leave your current job. All you need is a phone to be online on Facebook 2 to 3 hours every day, connecting with your friends, talking to them about the business, encouraging them to join. Instead of going on Facebook and watching videos that are irrelevant, commenting on people's pictures, go on Facebook, talk to people about the business, and become rich. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for listening to me. I'm very grateful always when I have you listen to me. You can join us, comment below, and we are going to get back to you. If you receive this video from somebody who is also in Alliance in Motion, talk to the person. He or she can also help you to join this business. Come and let's end together. Come and let's succeed together. Welcome to the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion, turning ordinary people into extraordinary multi-millionaires. God bless you. Have a fruitful week.